Hello, I'm Simon Whistler. You're watching Top 10's Net, and in the video today, we're looking at the top 10 animals eaten in other countries. Number 10. Iguana.
Yes, people eat iguana. It's been a traditional staple across parts of Mexico and Central America, plus it's apparently rich in vitamins and said to taste like chicken, but what doesn't? The most commonly eaten iguanas are the common green spiny-tailed and the black spiny-tailed. Alas, the sale of iguana is illegal in the US, but due to lax laws in Florida, they have been brought in as exotic pets and are starting to become invasive pests. Burrowing beneath sidewalks, breaking into attics, and eating endangered flora, fauna, and expensive garden plants may change iguana's meat-protected status real quick.
Number 9. Turtles.
Everyone's heard of turtle soup, and everyone's also heard that some turtles are carriers of salmonella. But as with every pet, or entree in this case, if proper care and cleaning techniques are used, turtles can be consumed. And if you have an adventurous palate, there are a number of gourmet turtle recipes waiting online to delight your taste buds. Though popular in Central America and Asia, sea turtle eggs are considered a prized aphrodisiac, turtles are a staple of traditional Chinese medicine, believed to moisten, enrich, and nourish the kidneys and blood, as well as ease menopausal symptoms.
Number 8. Guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs? No, not those snuggly-wuggly pets. Sorry, but in some parts of South America, guinea pigs are more or less the other white meat, which means they're healthier than beef, everything seems to be nowadays, and they apparently taste like lamb. In Peru alone, an estimated 65 million guinea pigs are eaten annually. And why not? They're easy feed, easier to breed. A female guinea pig can have 3 to 5 litters a year, containing 1 to 6 pups per litter, and take up less space than common livestock. Peruvians actually think we're the crazy ones for keeping them as pets. And considering they can cost as much as $50 each, maybe they're right.
Number 7. Emus.
Emus are known for several things, being the second largest bird in the world, being native to Australia, and having an incredibly fun-to-say name. But according to emu connoisseurs, those exist apparently, they are also that rare combination of healthy and delicious. Emu meat is apparently lean, low in cholesterol, high in iron and vitamin C, and has a taste similar to filet mignon. Although it may be considered a delicacy to the indigenous tribes of Australia, it didn't catch on with the rest of the world for unknown reasons. Perhaps everyone else was too busy laughing at the name to bother sitting down for dinner.
Number 6. Maggots.
While the thought of having to eat maggots would cause many people to throw up in their mouths, maggots are almost entirely made up of protein and are highly nutritious. Mostly eaten in parts of Africa, they are also popular in China. Aside from being a main course, maggots are also useful in the field of medicine, determining a person's time of death, decomposing of carrion and waste, and also Sardinian cheese production, after which the cheese maggots can also be eaten.
Number 5. Camel.
Camel meat has been consumed for centuries, believe it or not. Ancient Greeks recorded it as being offered at Persian banquets, where it was usually roasted whole. And the Roman Emperor Heliogabalus is said to have enjoyed camel heels. Heliogabalus aside, most people prefer the brisket, ribs, and loins of the camel, while the humps are considered a particular delicacy. The hump contains white and sticky fat that can be used to preserve other meat such as mutton, beef, and camel. Though proven to be rough, the longer camel is cooked, the more tender it becomes. Camel meat is usually eaten as an alternative source of protein in arid countries such as Djibouti, Somalia, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Kazakhstan, to name a few. In Kenya, camel blood is mixed with milk as a source of iron, vitamin D, salt, and other minerals. The Abu Dhabi Officers Club is known to mix beef or mutton fat with camel burgers. And in Alice Springs, Australia, you can find camel lasagna. Just don't tell Garfield.
Number 4. Dolphins.
Though dolphin hunting is practiced in a handful of places, coastal Japanese towns, and the Faroe and Solomon Islands to name a few, the practice is discouraged elsewhere because dolphin meat contains high concentrations of methyl mercury. Though all fish contain trace amounts of mercury, dolphins contain such high amounts because their diet consists of eating other marine life that contains mercury, and it just builds up over their 18 to 50-year lifespans.
Number 3. Cassowaries.
Cassowaries are a species of large bird related to ostriches and emus, and are indigenous to the forests of New Guinea and other islands northeast of Australia. And according to the Korowai people of Papua New Guinea, young cassowaries taste almost exactly like human flesh. Now, although cannibalism isn't as big a part of their culture as it is in other cultures, anyone accused of being a kakua, a secret witch doctor, will be ritualistically eaten. So they know a thing or two about how we taste. Now, confirming this is kind of hard since most cassowary species are considered endangered and cannibalism is technically illegal, but that won't stop any adventurous or deranged people from trying to eat them. And anyone daring enough to try both cassowary and human flesh, feel free to post your findings in the comment section and your address so I can stay away from you.
Number 2. Dogs.
Everyone knows that in China, Vietnam, South Korea, and other Asian countries, dogs are eaten commonly. Turns out doggies were recorded as being eaten in ancient Rome, ancient Mexico, and ancient China as well. Today it's common in Switzerland, and even President Obama has eaten dog meat. While some consider dog meat a traditional cuisine, others consider it inappropriate and even sacrilege. It is against both Jewish and Islamic dietary law to eat dog, while Buddhism lists it as one of the 5 forbidden meats. Dog farmers, on the other hand, consider it no different than any other form of livestock. As for you, go stare at Fido snoozing on the couch and make your own decision.
Number 1. Jellyfish.
People all over the world eat squid and octopus, but is it even possible to eat a jellyfish? Yes, technically. Of the 85 known species of jellyfish, 12 of them are actually fit for human consumption. They're mostly harvested in Southeast Asia, but due to the popularity of the American cannonball jellyfish, they're also harvested in the North Atlantic and Gulf coasts and are often eaten in China and Japan. Processing takes 20 to 40 days and is handled by an awesomely named jellyfish master. It involves removing the gonads and mucous membrane and treating the umbrella and oral arms with alum and table salt. Then comes compression, which reduces liquefaction, odor, and spoiling organisms. The end result produces a crunchy, crisp texture. Though being 94% water and 6% protein, jellyfish contains almost no cholesterol, carbohydrates, or saturated fats. Unfortunately, it can also hold the same kind of bacteria as any other kind of meat. Still, it's cool to know that a small number of jellyfish are fit and non-poisonous enough to be called edible.
So I really hope you found that video interesting. If you did, please do give us a like below and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of our other videos which are linked to over there on the right. One is the top 10 foods of the future, and below that we've got the top 10 deadliest bugs. So be sure to check those out. Do like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.